what I thought we'd do today is just a little like a pure trip through some mobility. We'll go head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And it's a little bit of self-care, a little bit of just prep, or like not prep anymore. It's more recovery. But just make sure you got good range of motion through the more important joints, get some blood flow through those areas, and even just kind of feel good. Feel good. We've been doing a lot of good core stuff, so we'll do a little solid self-care today. And we got Sandy James in the hood.
Do we need anything?
Yes, we do. Good question. We can use all the toys to create some self-care. So what we're going to work with today is definitely one of these. This is a foam roller. Doubles as a cannon on your arm if applied properly. We will use, what I got set up here today that will be helpful is I've attached my band to a door handle, okay? So kind of looped it around so that I have a little bit of a band that I can pull on here. And then we might even be able to use the top of a kettlebell. So this little kettlebell here, I do like this for some active release techniques, especially the lower leg. So we'll keep that handy. Alrighty. And then lastly, most important thing, obviously, is we're gonna go with some really good, big, epic, wonderful sounds today. And this is the wonderful album by The War on Drugs, Lost in the Dream, 2014 album. Nice big sounds. Whenever you need some nice big relaxing sounds, this is where I always go. All right, we'll start on our plank, just a normal warm-up routine, okay? And we'll go a little deeper into some of these movements. But let's start with our high plank. Let's see here, put it in the gallery. Okay. Nice high position. And then just bring your right foot up and out. Nice hip circles here. Roll them around. Again, use that elbow to kind of drive that knee out a little bit in the front. Whatever elbow is touching that front knee, you can kind of apply a little bit of pressure there. And we're going the other way. I'm cracking all over the place here. All right, and bring it right back. Left foot up. Give me some good circles. Use that elbow. Another way. All right, and bring it back. Let's go right foot up again. And same thing, let's reach in to the sky. 5 reaches. Reach those fingertips nice and high. And then let's go back, left foot. Reach the left hand up. All right, and with the plank position, what we're going to do is thread the needle a bit here. We're going to thread the needle. So bring from downward dog, you're going to lead that left knee up, and then you're going to kick it through. Right? So you're leading that left knee up, kick it through to the other direction, and then let the hips fall 5 times. Okay, so we'll start this again. From downward dog, drive the knee up, kick it through your body, and then try to let those hips fall 5 times. 2, 3, 4. Feel this stretch all the way across that glute, that outer thigh, okay? And let's do the same thing. So from a downward dog, kick that right knee up, and then thread the needle all the way through. Drop the hips 5 times. 2, 3, ooh, that's a big one. 4, and 5. And then bring it back. And then give me a nice hold in downward dog position. Tuck that chin. Take a nice stare at your feet. Okay? And then slowly lower your forehead to the ground. And then slide through, push it all the way to upward facing dog. Let the toes out. So you're on the top of your feet. All right? Squeeze that butt. Open that chest. Retract those shoulders. And then let it down all the way. Okay? All the way to the ground. With your hands still planted. All right? You're just going to tuck your toes under. And then push yourself up and back into downward dog. I'm going to do that 3 more times, okay? 3 more times, so just lower, through, and push up. Squeeze that butt, open the front body there, open the anterior, and then lower it back down. Tuck the toes, push up and back. 2 more times here, nice lower, and then push up and through. Chaturanga movement, for those of you who know that one. All right, and lower all the way, push up and back. This time, just pedal the feet out a few times, pedal the feet. All right, so let one knee relax as you stretch a little more on the other side. Let one knee relax, and then fall through and upward dog. All right, and then let it all the way down. And from this position, let's use this while we have it. Make a letter T with your upper body. And let's get 8 scorpions where you just kind of kick that heel up and over to the opposite hand. Kick that heel up and over. There's 4, 5, 6. Open up that hip flexor. And 1 more. And then let's go to the other side. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and then flip it over onto the butt. And let's bring the knees together towards the chest here and let them roll side to side. Thoracic twists. Let's just get 5 of each. Try to keep the back of your hand planted on the ground. Or if you're really liking one of those positions like Jess is there, don't feel bad about sitting and holding a position if you feel like it's just a good spot for you. Oh, and then she disappeared. Okay, and then, sliding off the mat here, let's go through and do our little egg rolls, 10 egg rolls. We're gonna go into our hollow rocks here. Still gonna do some hollow rocks, of course. All right, and then let's kick it all the way out from this position. Kick it all the way out into 20 hollow rocks. All right, ready, and kick it out. And here's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, and bring it all the way up. In between, we're gonna stand and we're gonna hit our nice little shoulder circuit. No weights for this one. Let's just go 15 circles up and back. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And thumbs pointed down, reverse, we're butterflying. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Streamline position from the hips overhead. There's 15, 14, 13. Try to squeeze the back of your head with those biceps. Sandy, try to get those biceps a little closer to the back of your head. All right, notice right here, this position. We're trying to reach, yeah, there you go. There it is, there it is. We could do it like this. All right, but why do that when you can do this? Why do that when you can stretch out the side of your body a little bit more, okay? And then last one we'll do is push the hips back a bit. Push the hips back here, and we'll do 10 speed skaters. For those of you who remember our favorite speed skaters. So load backwards. There's 5, 6. Open the thoracic. 8, 9, and 10. And we're going back 20 hollow rocks, and we'll go right through that little shoulder circuit 2 more times. Alrighty, here we go. And right into it, 20 hollow rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and right up. Here we go. Up and back, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and butterflies. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full streamlines. Boom. 1, 2. Scott's been working on this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then pop the butt out, almost like a half of a deadlift, and speed skate. 1. Every time I'm speed skating, I'm trying to get this nice straight position where my hips are pointed forward, but my chest is opening. It's just like swim, right? Hips are forward, but chest is rotating. Boom, boom, boom. You might notice that one side goes all the way, and the other side stops short, right? Sometimes we're a little tight going through one side there. One more time through. Feeling good, getting some blood moving through here. And right in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo, woo, woo. All the way up. And nice, feel good. When you're doing this one, here's the point. Reason why we do these shoulder circuits is I don't want you falling back like this when we're doing those circles. Really keep that hollow position. Butt's on, knees are straight, core is tight. Okay, here we go. 13, 12, 11. Don't let the fact that we're moving your center of gravity by moving your hands and shoulders, don't let it knock you off balance. 3, 2, 1, and then other way. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And streamlines. 1, 2, 3. That's good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Get tall as you can. Think you're really just trying to, whoop, you're trying to lift yourself up from the top of the head, okay? And then speed skate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Or if you want to, that could be your US Open warm-up for those who watch golf. Got the US Open on today as well. Nasty course out there in Winged Foot. Alrighty. Now, here's a cheat. Here's a trainer cheat because we're going to do 7-way hips. And we're going to start with that. Perfect cool down exercise for East Coast, but also perfect preparation of the glutes and hamstrings for West Coast, who might be gearing up to go out for a big effort today. So, lined up, I'm gonna get nice and stacked in this position. You can use your elbow down here, your hips are down. We're not doing a side plank, this is 7-way hips. And we're just gonna go 10 times through each movement, okay? So that means 10 times forwards. And we know the big goal here is to not let this top leg touch the ground, or really even touch the other leg. We don't want it to rest at all. All right, 2, 1, and then going backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A full leg swing. Good control. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now circle. Make a circle. Keep that toe pointed down. Right? Here's the thing. You guys keep going. What I don't want is this toe lifting up and pointing to the ceiling. I want to keep it flat, and if anything, pointed down. Okay? Now reverse directions. Reverse those circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold it up there. Give me a high knee. Tap that elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bada bing. Flip it around. Ooh yeah. Feel the blood rushing to the hips there. Alrighty, same deal. Nice and straight. Make sure we're not too far forward or too far back. Nice and straight, and moving straight through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then circles. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then give me that high knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. Bada bing. Those will wake up those hips there. Okay. Now we're going to use that band and work through our shoulder a little bit. So you'll see I've kind of tied it to that door there. We're going to go through 5 movements in each shoulder. Okay? Now, this is a nice one to do pre-swim along with some stretch cords if you got them. You could use stretch cords for this too, quite easily. So we're just going to go one side at a time. And we're going to load up like we're in a deadlift position here. And I'm just stretching out my right hand. Now, as my right hand is stretched out, what I want to do during this exercise is rotate my shoulder. So if you watch my hand here, kind of hard to see. What I want to do is turn it down and flip it up. So throughout this entire set, I'm just going to be kind of rotating my hand down and rotating my hand up while I'm stabilizing the rest of my body, okay? So I got my band, holding tight, rotate open, keep my chest flat. You almost feel that in your scapula, right? You rotate open and your scapula sets nicely, and then you rotate it closed, and that's more of the stretch. Let's do 3 more of those. Open, closed, open, closed, and open and close. And then keep the hand there and you just turn around. All right? This is basically like flossing, right? This is like flossing your teeth, but we're flossing our joints here today. All right, same deal. From behind, still want to close and open and close and open. Keep that posture strong. Open, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now back facing, what I want to do is now go across. It'll be hard to see it from this angle, but I'm going to go across my body. All right. So see what I'm doing? What I would look like with my other hand, and I would be here. Bring it across the body, and then still open and close. So I'll do it this way. Open and close. You're rotating. You should be feeling a stretch. Pulling that arm across your shoulder. All right. Pull it right across. Okay. And then from facing forward again, I'm going to lift my elbow up to the ceiling. Lift that elbow up to the ceiling so I got this band pulling me back. And I might even just use my other hand here to just give myself a nice stretch all the way through from my tricep to the lat, and just give myself a nice pull all the way across. That should just feel real nice, honestly. Use that band as a little extra. Hard to see here, but I'm getting here. And what I'm trying to do is pull that elbow close to my head and just get little flexions toward the side. Okay? Yeah, that's good. That's good. You give a little assistance there. And you should just feel that kind of traveling through the side of your body. Okay? And let's go through ahead on the other side. So same thing, we start here in this nice deadlift position. Letting that band really distract my arm. I'm letting that band try to pull my bone almost out of the socket. And then I'm rotating 5, 4, 3, There's 2, and 1. And now, if you don't feel anything while you're doing this, there's 2 things that could be happening. You could be really good and healthy. Shoulder could be in really good health, not too much tightness. Or you could get a little deeper into it, all right? Same thing. You want to step a little bit further away. Now I'm facing away from the band. Facing away from the band, I got that arm pulled back. If you want to see it from this angle, here you go. So I'm here, and I'm rotating. Trying to move through all of it. There's a lot of little crappy, shitty muscles in the shoulder that we want to make sure are really working. Okay? And then, on this one, I pull it across. You've probably seen this stretch somewhere eventually. What people do is they kind of just grab their hand and pull it through here. But with the band, it's nice. You don't really need to do it, but you can if you want. But it will block you from rotating. All right, what we want to do is get that good rotation and open and close, open, close, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring it up overhead again here. Same deal. So I got a nice pull on that band, and I'm just kind of getting deep, flexing a little bit to the side, right? And just like we were doing in the beginning, let's go 3 more, and 2, and 1. And just like we were doing in the beginning, we want to just be really effortless to get to this position, right? And just in the swims with our streamline, we want it to be real effortless. And sometimes the biggest obstacle is your own body or your own mobility, and this whole lat and tricep region can get really knotty and tight. All right? Last thing we'll do here is just roll out the legs, okay? But I forgot one. I did forget one. Our little lower leg exercise here, okay? So what we're gonna do is just get, like I'm doing, straight up on the knees with my toes out, all right, like swimmer toes. And then what I'm gonna do is take this foam roller and I'm gonna place it right on my upper calf, like on the top part of my calf. And then since we're all really brave and strong humans, we're gonna sit on that foam roller. And you're gonna notice a few things in there. Yes, you might wanna say a prayer. Then you can, exactly, Sandy, you can move it side to side. And what I'm doing here is I'm rolled on it, and I'm just kind of shifting my butt a little bit side to side. So I'm just kind of grabbing those tendons and grabbing those muscles a little bit, and I'm just rolling them around, all right? I'm just rolling them around, trying to release them. And then what you can do is just gradually shift that roller back a little bit, get a little pressure on it so that it's coming down to your soleus, high Achilles tendon area, all right? Get some nice movement there. Let that thing really pull and release those tendons because they just get so sticky in there, all right? And then come out, take the foam roller up, and then tuck the toes, all right? Tuck the toes in, keep that butt nice and strong, and then apply some pressure to some tuck toes, all right? So now you should feel like you're almost stretching the bottom of your feet, the plantar fascia, which I know for a lot of humans gets some knotty, nasty area, so get that little plantar fascia stretch in. And then if you can, just let the toes go flat and bring your butt down to the toes. So you get a little stretch through the anterior shin. And this is absolutely, for anyone with runner issues, I know, Scott, you've had some of those like lower leg, calf, and Achilles things before. This is like a daily routine. This is a really good daily routine. I mean, if you ever just have 30 minutes in the evening, you're eating dinner. Sometimes since I live alone, so, you know, no one's gonna judge me. But I'll have dinner like on my kind of coffee table, and I'll sit here like this and have this position for a little bit. I'll come up and put my foam roller in here. So just, you know, not a bad way to eat dinner. You know, we sit like normal people enough that's just so bad for our hip flexors and our ankles. So you might as well every now and then get a little seat in a position that'll be helpful. And then finish that off by just doing the normal routine of grabbing that foam roller on your hamstrings. And I do really like I like working my way up the leg, I like working my way up the posterior of the leg, meaning starting at that Achilles, starting at that calf, making sure all that muscle is released. And I'm sure there's a really good scientific explanation for this, but I just find, when I then get up into the bigger muscles, like the hamstrings and the glutes, I just find they're a little less tension in there. They're a little more supple if I release some of the fascial tissue from the smaller compartments in the leg. And I just feel like, versus if you start up on the glute and the hamstring, there's just so much fascial tissue there, it's hard to get through it sometimes. So I like to spend some time working my way up from the smaller compartments all the way up to the bigger compartments, and it feels really good. And then I'll work up and finish with the glute stretch here. So I cross that foot over, whatever leg I'm working on, I just cross that foot onto the opposite knee and roll out that glute. And there you go. Spend some time with that. Again, if you're brave and you have this little kettlebell here, this is where I would work in that kettlebell, and I could just spend some time rolling my lower leg on top of that kettlebell. That helps, but I actually feel like today this foam roller is doing the trick. It's just like wine. Sometimes one glass does the trick, but sometimes you need like 4 or 5. So the days that one glass does the trick, you can stick with this foam roller here. The day that one glass is not cutting it, you just get out the kettlebell, little other torture devices. But yeah, this is nice. This is real good. And what's really good about this is you shouldn't really have to write it down or put it in your program or session or anything. You just gotta integrate it into your daily life. You know, no reason. If you're training hard, you're doing good bikes and good runs and good swims, this is stuff that could just be like almost second nature to you. And any free time you do get, have that foam roller handy, have that rubber band handy, just work through some of those movements. All right. And last, finish it off on this glute here. Ooh, that one's a little sticky in there. But that's it. So for those doing the challenge, well done. Let's say for those who did the challenge, well done. For those about to do the challenge, keep that hand on the stove. This is a sprint one, this sprint challenge here. It's all about keeping that hand on the stove and seeing how long you can keep it there. I'm gonna get out and run a 5K this morning. I got a little 5K time trial to run, so this is great preparation. And yeah, hope y'all are feeling good. That's a little self-health, self-care session today. Next week, we'll come back. We'll do a little more, let's call it difficult work. We'll do some more core and strength work next week. But as we're going through race phase, race season, these are important little days to just make sure you're able to put in the effort that you want to put in on the main events. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Mike. Those open and closes for the bands were brilliant. That's my shoulders didn't know they needed that, but that hit the spot.
Yeah, me too. Especially the back ones, getting that
Yeah
position there.
Yeah, that was brilliant. But
that's awesome. That's called flossing.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, of course.
I have planners again. I had it really bad a few years ago, and it's come back. I mean, I'm able to run in 3 months, which has been killing me. But what do you have any other additional stretches? I mean, I'm pretty flexible, so me sitting on my knees like that and sitting on my heels, I don't feel anything.
Doesn't do it, yeah, okay.
I mean, the calf, so the roller, sitting on the roller, my calf is awesome. I feel that obviously on my soleus and all that, but any other, I mean, you know, I do the foot roller. I've been doing calf stuff on the stairs. Like, would you have any other recommendations for?
Do you dig into the fascia on the bottom of your foot with like a golf ball or a lacrosse ball?
Yeah, that, and I have a knobby ball that I do. It's really in my heel.
Mhm.
So it's sometimes tricky because I roll off it, but I'm just trying to get my thumb in there. But I don't know if you had any other recommendations.
Yeah, funny enough, with that one, even though it hurts in the heel, do more work around the sole of your foot.
Right.
I don't know. You want to do a little bit on the heel, but it's good to do a lot of work across the toes.
And the ball of the foot there, and
Yeah, do a lot of work there, and I feel like you're doing good things.
it's
You
just
know, do you do a good exercise like this that has some sort of work through the range of motion?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I do some of that, and then again, doing the calf raises like on the back of a stair, really get that because you can drop your heel really far down and then come
mhm.
up.
That's a good. I mean, that's really the textbook is the eccentric heel drops.
Yeah.
What I would recommend, because those are all really good. Those are the exact things I would say.
Right.
What I would recommend is, in fact, Kelly Starrett, the supple leopard guy, has a great protocol that if you like look through his website, I think now it's called the Ready State. If you look through his website, he has like a protocol for a lot of those issues, like plantar fasciitis and whatnot.
Okay.
He has a really solid, strict protocol that you got to follow. In fact, one of my athletes is using it right now.
Okay. So it's called the
Thanks, Scott.
sorry.
It's called the Ready State. I think. Where is?
And it's Kelly Ready State. What's his last name again? Kelly Starrett. That's right. Okay.
If you remind me, I can find that protocol.
Well, I can look it up, and
Yeah.
let's see what did Scott just say. Someone just
He said it took me.
TNS, yeah, and someone said shock therapy. I mean, last time I had it, I was able to get through it, but this is taking longer. It's so frustrating. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Mark Pro. That's like the bioelectric stimulator thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tens was good to kind of alleviate some of the pain feeling like across my heel, and because the heel was really tender for me. And then the EMS was more. I worked it through my calf to like really contract.
Right.
So like for endurance, like working at muscle.
Okay.
And then another thing, like taping my foot too, using strapping tape that the brown super sticky stuff that doesn't stretch, Leuco tape, I think it was.
I was doing a taping that I used to work with a pretty good podiatrist here, and he has this whole taping.
Yeah.
And that worked last time, but this time it's not working. It's just funny how it's different, you know. But maybe I'll try. I mean, I use more of a sport, like he uses a very specific sport tape, but maybe I'll try that. All right, cool. Just it's nice to get everyone has a different kind of feedback depending, and sort of getting it on the weekend. So I'm like desperate. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, what you have to have things you're doing, and just like swim, bike, and run, you have to be progressing in those things, and you have to notice like either improve range of motion or decrease pain for the same things. You got to notice like progressions in these, and if one of them is not progressing, that tends to be like that's a target. So then you target that issue.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the protocol that Kelly has is like really good because it does teach you how to progress it back to being better. But you're doing all the right things.
No, I appreciate it. Just wanted to get your feedback. All right.
Spend a shitload of time in downward dog. You know, anything that puts you in that downward dog position, that's just
getting that deep stretch, like in there, like, and that's.
And you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this with shoes on.
Yeah, I did today just because I mean, usually I do these barefoot, but I did today because I thought maybe that would be better for my heel.
Okay, got it.
I don't know. I'm always trying different things.
Do more of your these kind of strengths. Do that barefoot.
I usually do it. This is the first time I put shoes on just to see if there was a difference. So I'm going back to.
Do you wear flip-flops a lot?
No, I know those are horrible.
Yeah, because like your foot scrunches, and then I had to stop going barefoot in my house. I hate wearing shoes,
These are
but
my indoor shoes because I'm not supposed to be barefoot. So I'm,
yeah,
yeah. And then I got those hideous looking Hoka flip flops.
nice.
I
Don't
refuse
wear
to
for the
leave
beach.
my house in, but those help a little too.
I think there's a fine line between having too much cushion where you atrophy some of those monkey muscles in your feet,
Right.
and then having no support or no, we're not meant really to walk around on concrete or wood floors barefoot. So it's,
I've been even
you know,
practicing, they say practice
Yeah.
lifting marbles with your toes
Yep.
or pencils, doing that. So anyway,
yeah, it all sounds familiar. I feel for you. It was just, I think it was time. A lot of it was time for me, and in just staying off the hills and stuff,
Yeah.
like reducing the load and building in gradually.
thank God I can still swim, and now that pools are opening more, and the bike. So it's, we're lucky as triathletes that we have
Yeah,
do other things. So
that's why I got into triathlon originally.
yeah. So,
Are you in Lake Tahoe?
I am for the weekend. Yeah, cleared this weekend. Oh, it was
Okay.
so bad. It's
We
nice.
had haze. We had haze in Boston
I
a
heard.
couple days ago. It was like a beautiful day, except it was like, wow, it seems like there's smoke in the air.
Yeah,
Crazy.
both my kids are in college on the East Coast, and they said it came there, and it was causing like the temperature to drop because it was trapping. It was the haze kind of trapping in the cold air.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Anyway,
Glad you got some good air up there today.
yeah, I'm gonna jump on my bike today. Can't do the sprint try because can't run, but that's okay.
No, you can do the aquathlon.
I guess I could. I just have to get in the lake to swim though.
Oh my God, you better get in that lake. Come on. The magic blue pill. It'll cure everything.
That's right. All right. Thanks, Mike. See you soon. Thanks, Scott.
Good luck. Bye.
Have a good
See you, Mike.
weekend. Bye.